Shalom everyone, this is Nani Mongamori and welcome to Attack Session. My dear brothers and sisters, today in this session I am going to answer the atheistic questions made by a non-atheist and a Muslim, Dr. Zakir Naik, a well-known international Islamic preacher. So the next allegation is
Point number 5. The Bible says in Genesis chapter number 1, verse number 11 to 13, the vegetation, the herbs, the shrubs, the trees, they were created on the third day. And the sun, Genesis chapter number 1, verse 14 to 19, was created on the fourth day. How can the vegetation come into existence without sunlight? And how can they survive without sunlight?
so this allegation he is making on vegetation and sunlight. So how can the trees or plants survive, or without sunlight how can they have photosynthesis? So that is what he is asking. So if we see the first allegation where we have clarified, I have said the term yom, which means a big gap or a long period or an year or a big span of time. So if we take that into consideration here, and if we apply that, so if we see on the third day, means on the third gap or a third period of time, God has created the plants and trees. So how can that be possible? If we see practically, for this much of time, if there is no sunlight, how can the plants survive? And if there is no rain, how can they grow? So if practically if we think, there should be sunlight present before this third gap only. So as we have clarified all the allegations, we can clearly understand that sun is not a part of creation of the earth, but it is a creation of the heavenly atmosphere. So as the sun was created earlier only, in this big gap or a huge period of time, in the third epoch or third yom or the third day, there is a chance for the trees to grow and to multiply and to give fruit. There is a sunlight and there is rain and there is photosynthesis which has happened on the third gap. Hope the allegation is cleared.